Hello, it's George. Now, yet again, my video is really late, and it's Tuesday, and I was planning to do it at the weekend, so sorry about that. I'm going to try to get more punctual about these in future, I promise. And also, the main thing that I was going to do this video on, I haven't really done enough research into, I didn't think. I did try to make a video about it earlier, but I failed miserably. So anyway, sometime before the weekend, hopefully, if I get around to it, I will make a video about my main thing this week. But before that, I'm just going to talk about week 3 on Big Brother. And as usual, I'm going to talk a bit about the housemates and what I think of them. In 11th and last place this week is Anton. I don't like him because all he ever does is sit there and talk about sex, which I find a bit boring. And I think he's got a bit of a one-track mind. And I think when he was arguing with Faye and he said, "Faye can suck my dick, I don't care," I think he might have actually meant that literally. Anyway, in 10th place is Aaron. I don't like him either. Last week, I rated him higher than I did the week before, but he's gone down again in my estimation of him, really. Because he really did play Tom and Faye and Maisie, and I don't think he really knows what he wants, and I think he's a bit of an idiot, and I hope he goes quite soon. In 9th place is Harry. This is the first week that he hasn't been in last place. It doesn't really mean that I like him anymore, it just means there are a couple of people that I like less. And also, Harry does seem to be occasionally a bit of a peacemaker in the house, which I find is a bit odd because quite a lot of the time he gets quite involved in arguments as well. And I still don't see how anyone who goes around killing animals could be a nice person, so I still don't like Harry and I probably never will. 8th place is Louise. I haven't really found anything to like about Louise, and I think Faye was right, she didn't really stick up for her, and she should have done. So, and as I said in a previous video, Louise is the cousin of my friend, so I should say something positive about her, but I just can't because I haven't really seen anything positive, so maybe in the future weeks, I don't know. 7th place is Maisie. I quite like her, but she's a bit of a whiner, and she annoys me a little bit, and she drank Heaven's drink, which made all hell break loose. Which probably wasn't a very good idea. 6th place is Arden. He's got a bit better over the last week to how he was before. I still don't see anything that special about him, but I guess we'll have to see how it goes. 5th place is Tom, who I just like, and I think Tom's someone I can relate to a bit. I think Tom and I have quite a few things in common, and he's someone I can relate to a bit, so I've always liked Tom, really, since he went in. 4th place is Jay. Jay is cool, and it was great to see him behaving like a dog, and I think he's going to go far. He'll probably get to the final, I think. I think it's quite likely that Jay will get to the final. 3rd place is Mark. I love Mark. He is just hilarious. Hilariously crackered and crackersly hilarious, if that's a word, which it's not, but hey. Well, I've got a drinking glass in my hand. And the funniest bit with Mark this week was when he had to give the quite interesting answers, and he was talking about the chicken with its head cut off, which was very, very funny. And also, the thing I love about Mark is just, he's crackers, but it's all so natural. It's not an act, which I just love. 2nd place is Alex. And as I've probably said before, I really like Alex. She's really committed to the house, I think. And it's a bit surprising because I didn't think she was one of the ones that I would like when she went in, but I really do like her now. I'm not sure how much longer she'll last, but I really do like her. And in 1st place, as usual, is Faye. I think Faye will probably be in 1st place for most of the time that she's in it, because usually when I've made up my mind that I like someone, I stay quite loyal. And I think Faye thinks she's going to look like a bit of an idiot to the viewing public because of how she behaved last week. But to be honest, I think that was mostly Aaron's doing. I don't think that was really her fault. And I think she's just a really, really nice person. So yeah, Faye. And that's it, really. I'm sorry I haven't talked about the other issue this week. I will do it soon when I've done a bit more research and I know enough to make a satisfactory video about it. And hopefully that will be before the weekend. In fact, I'm going to try really, really hard to make it before the weekend. But knowing my track record, it might not be. But anyway, I'll speak to you guys soon. Ta-ta!